A distinction I'd like to make between water sources. My preference is always to see if you can drill a well. A drilled well is going to be deeper. Usually it's defined to be approximately 100 feet, although it could be less, versus a dug well. And a dug well is just that. You can actually dig it out. And in some areas, dug wells are appropriate because the water table is so close to the surface. But you still need to be concerned about filtering and perhaps a UV system that you might want to install. Drilled wells tend to have clean water as long as you don't hit sulfur. So you need to be in touch with somebody who is experienced in the area in which you're buying so that they know at a certain point if the water pressure is good, you're going to stop because you don't want to get into water that's not desirable. There's apparently not much wrong with drinking sulfur water, but it sure doesn't smell pretty. So you want to make sure that you've got a well driller who knows the area, has experience, can anticipate how far down he or she will have to go, and then is able to do the job for you in your time period. Well water is an amazing product that we in the country we don't take for granted because it's a blessing. To have bad water or bad water pressure is scary. You need to have good water when you're living in a rural setting, whether you're on a lakefront or not. I have sold properties where it was a dug well, and every year that well would go dry in the summer. It's a real concern. The other issue with dug wells is that they tend to be shallow, and it's possible that in the spring runoff there's going to be water that gets into it from the flow of snow and ice that goes from the land to wherever it goes to. And so that means that your well water will not be as clean as it should be. You're always going to have it tested, and you take your test samples to the local public health. They will let you know the sample results within a week. If you're not sure whether your water is potable, you will need to absolutely put a UV system on. If it is, if you're sure that it's potable, you should still probably put a UV system on. That is the recommendation of most Ontario lawyers, to make sure that you are in good hands with your water.